Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a topic video for speculations for the rest of season 2 of Arrow. So yeah, this is my own topic video. If you guys have any recommendations for topic videos, please tell me in the comments below. If I answer them, that means in a couple of weeks they'll either be on Comic Uno or Comic Frontline. Comic Frontline, I have them every Sunday, and for Comic Uno, I have them every Thursday with my comic book reviews, so be sure to recommend away in the comments below. But let's talk about this topic, which is speculations for the rest of Arrow. Arrow has definitely become my favorite TV show for this year. I think it proved itself, it became 100% better than Season 1, and it made me want to really know what happens next, and that's how you know that I love a show where I'm just keep speculating. I'm like, what's gonna happen next? And I love hearing your guys' ideas. That way I get some more ideas of what to speculate about. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That could really happen. And that's the best thing about being part of a fandom, is really speculating together. So, the next couple of episodes we have next that we know about are Suicide Squad. We have an episode called Deathstroke coming up, so that's going to be interesting. And we have Birds of Prey. Those are 3 episodes I'm pretty sure that means something, that we know that's coming. Suicide Squad I think is going to be fun. I'm a little worried about it at the same time, just because I don't know if Diggle could really hold an episode by himself. As much as I love Diggle, I'm kind of scared about that. So even that Diggle episode earlier this year was kind of my least favorite of the season, because he wasn't that great at holding that episode by himself, and going to Russia was a little so I didn't love that episode. But I think Suicide Squad will be different. First of all, it's a Suicide Squad. You have all these villains, which is a little bit of the weaker part of Arrow, are those little smaller villains, so that might be a bad thing about Suicide Squad. But I saw a little cameo from Harley Quinn in that trailer, so maybe we get Harley, everything will be better. But I think it would probably just be a namesake thing for now. But yeah, I'm a little worried, I'm a little skeptical about Suicide Squad, so that's my speculation for that, but still looking forward. Again, I don't know, I said this in my previous Arrow review, I don't know if I'll be able to review Suicide Squad. I'm going to try my hardest, but that is the weekend I'm taking a break from videos, so which I'll update once that gets closer. So I don't know what I'm going to do with Suicide Squad. Someone actually recommending putting it with Birds of Prey. I think that's actually a good idea, but I don't know. We'll have to see. So if you have any ideas for that, definitely tell me in the comments below. Let's talk about Deathstroke. I think Deathstroke is going to be a lot of fun. I don't want to spoil my Promise review, but I think Slade is a cool character, and someone who's the big villain. He is the big villain of this season, and what Arrow does best really are their big villains, not their one-shot villains, which we've seen a lot in Season 1. That was probably the worst part about Season 1, were those stupid one-shot villains. But yeah, I'm still really excited to see what happens to Slade, and what that whole Deathstroke episode will be about, and I hear, you know, rumor has it, that's the episode Thea will learn that Malcolm Merlyn is her father. So really, really looking forward. No, actually Birds of Prey is that episode, not Deathstroke. Birds of Prey is that episode, because it's episode, I don't know, but that episode, Birds of Prey is actually the episode where she learns about Malcolm Merlyn. But going to Birds of Prey, that's probably the most exciting episode for me, because first of all, I'm a big Birds of Prey fan, and I love the girl characters in this show. I think they're really strong characters. Helena, we'll have to see, but maybe they'll kill her off finally. I don't know. I don't want to say that about Helena, but I don't really love the actress that plays her that much. Maybe they'll improve her character with this. I love Sarah. She's definitely one of my favorite characters, and it'll be interesting to see Laurel in the mix. I want her to be a likable character, so maybe Birds of Prey will be that episode where Laurel will become that likable character. So hoping for that, but my most excited episode that I've heard of is Birds of Prey. Really excited for that. But let's go character by character. I think that's the best way to do this for what I think is going to happen next with these characters. Let's start with Oliver. Oliver, even though he's the main character, he kind of goes along with the punches. But really, I think what we're going to see with him is that showdown between Deathstroke and him. Him trying to protect his family, but not really doing it correctly. I think he will train Roy. I think that'll be interesting. But one thing I love about Arrow is that, yeah, Oliver is our main character, but these supporting characters are so strong, too, that they have their own story arcs going on. So, I think Oliver really just will be that web. He's that middle of that web. He keeps everything together, and I'm looking forward to that and how he interacts with everybody. Now, let's go to Diggle, I guess. Diggle, I think we're just going to see with Suicide Squad. I think that there's one of the girls that I think his brother's wife, who he had like a crush on in season 1, is on the team. I'm pretty sure. Her name was Lila, and I think Lila's on Suicide Squad, so I think that's going to be really interesting. So I see that really coming for Diggle. So Suicide Squad, more relationships, that's what's coming for Diggle, and also training Felicity. So going on with Felicity, I just see more Olicity happening. I already heard that there's a big thing that happens with Olicity with this season. So hopefully it's not that bad. I want to be good for Olicity. Maybe they'll actually say, hey, I like you. Maybe we should do something about this. And also Felicity training a little bit more. I'm looking forward to that. I think she needs to, honestly. You know, if you're part of the Arrow team, you need to learn how to defend yourself. But I like that she's just not like, I'm a martial artist already. Like, they're actually training these people. They're not martial artists and black belts overnight. I like that they're doing that with this show and actually training them, giving them time to really become part of the Arrow team. Let's talk about Roy. I'm really excited about Roy's arc. I think he's really going to grow into the Arrow team, which is exciting. One thing I want to see is a Teen Titans thing going on, depending what happens with Sin and Thea. I hope we get to see that probably more towards Season 3 than Season 2. I could see those three working together, even though now that Roy is part of the Arrow team. But I think he's just going to be a really cool sidekick. I'm really looking forward to his arc. And I think we will see a little bit more development of the Mirakuru and how that affects him, and maybe some headbutting between him and Slade, because they are very similar to each other. So that's what I see with Roy, and him training and him becoming better as an archer, and maybe getting to that Red Arrow Arsenal or Speedy status. Maybe we'll actually get a clue of who he's actually going to be. Alright, so moving on, let's go to Mora. I think she might die this season, honestly, and I think we will have to have that portion of this video of who's gonna die. That'll be towards the end. I think she really is the weakest link here. I mean, I like her story, but it's that conflict of Oliver not loving his mom. It's okay. I think it's a little annoying. It's very repetitive now. And she's a character, if she dies, it makes the other character stronger. It'll go with Thea, and, you know, she'll go crazy, Thea, after all the things that are revealed. And if her mother dies, and, you know, if she finds out Oliver has been lying to her, that'll bring her to a dark place, which I don't know if I want to see, but just to kind of bring that character somewhere, I kind of want to see that with Thea. So with Mora dying, I think it would actually be a catalyst for good things. So, and of course we have the whole entire, will she run for mayor, will she win mayor? I think she'll win mayor, but she's gonna die after anyways. So, that's something that we're going to see with her character. So moving on to Thea, actually. She's a character that I feel has a lot of potential. Every review I talk about her, because she does nothing in every episode. Like, she has so much potential as a character, just knowing who she is, Mia Dearden, who's actually one of my favorite superheroes. So that's why I care about Thea. I want to see that Mia Dearden in her, and I want her to be used a little bit more. Because, again, she has a lot of potential. She's dating Roy. She has that speedy destiny, and yeah, and I think we are going to see her develop a little bit more towards the season. I don't know if we will see her as Speedy or not, but this is my thing. I think she's going to get kidnapped. It seems like she's going to get kidnapped. She will find out that her father is the Dark Archer. I think her father will tell her, and I think we're going to get to see that she gets kidnapped for a while. Will she be trained by Malcolm Merlyn? I could see that. I could see Malcolm Merlyn forcing her to train. So he's like, oh, well, Tommy wasn't protected, I need to protect you, and I know these things. I could definitely see that happening. So I hope that happens. That's the really only way I can see her doing something, is being trained by maybe someone she hates and being forced to train. So really looking forward to that, and I think she'll be a catalyst with a lot of the Deathstroke things happening. Let's talk about Sarah. She's also a character that could die at any moment, but could stay for seasons, you know, because she has that destiny of not actually existing in the comics, and Laurel actually has the destiny of being Black Canary, but then there could be, like, 2 Black Canaries. Like, I would rather see that, because I really love Sarah's character, and I see her really becoming more of the Arrow team. I don't know if their relationship with Oliver and Sarah are going to really last that long, but it's going to be interesting. I like her, again, the Black Canary status she has. Looking forward to with Birds of Prey. I think that's going to progress her arc a lot more. Maybe with Laurel. Will Laurel be in everything? I don't know. But yeah, with Sarah, a lot of things are already developed, so I don't really know what direction they're going with her character, but totally excited, because every episode, really, the episodes that she's been ahead of have been really great episodes. Let's go with Quentin Lance. He's also an expendable character. I could see him dying to make Laurel's character a little better. So yeah, the expendables are pretty much the parents. We got Laurel. Thea's kind of expendable, but I don't want her to be expendable. So I guess I'm going into death speculations too. So the death speculation before we get into Laurel, I would say is first Maura, second Quentin, third Thea, which I don't want to say that, and fourth Sarah, and maybe fifth Laurel. I don't think they'll kill off Laurel, but you know, anything can happen in this show. But I can see those characters being a little bit more expendable than the others. But really I hope not Thea, because she has that destiny thing going on for her. So does Laurel, and Sarah I don't think should die this season. But she could die, just depending on what they do with the Black Canary thing. But yeah, going back to Quentin, I think he has to find out about the Arrow stuff. I feel like it's been a little bit too obvious that Oliver has been so close to Sarah, and like he's been around the Arrow long enough, and I don't really like that he's been on the outs. But then again, like, do I really want Quentin to be the one who finds out next? Not really. I feel like I'd rather have one of the other characters find out, if we need another character to find out. And with me, I really don't care how many people find out. I think the show's better once he's not lying to everybody. I feel like it works better. So that's something I like more. I know a lot of people in the comments don't like that, but for me, I'd rather you just reveal, you know, up to season 3, everyone knowing. I know a lot of people hate that about Smallville too, but it just works better. Honestly, it gives us more story possibilities for all these characters. But then, of course, you hide it from that one person, like Lois from Smallville, until like season 8. But yeah, so that's Quentin, and let's talk about Laurel. Laurel I kind of talked about already in my topic video from, I think 2 weeks ago, where I said, how do we make Laurel a better character? That's what we gotta do. We gotta make Laurel more interesting. Could she get the Canary Cry this season? I think that'll be perfect for her to make her a little more interesting, be redeemable. I think that's like the only redeemable fact for Laurel is if she got the Canary Cry. But yeah, she just gotta do something. I think she'll find out about Sarah. That'll make her a little bit stronger, but she's gotta do something this season to redeem herself. Because if she doesn't redeem herself quickly, there's going to be no chance for her. People are not going to like her. You know, people already don't like her, but I don't think she'll be able to be redeemed any longer. So, yeah, that's all my speculations. It's pretty long, but hope you guys enjoyed, and please tell me your speculations in the comments below. I really want to hear. So, this is Comic Uno. Guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Rant Situations, and don't forget to like my Facebook page, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.